Hi lovelies, how are we all? So I thought I'd do a quick little flip through of a junk journal I made. Now I made one a few months ago, I think it was actually for December, for the Kitaholic Kits design team that I'm on, and I didn't do a flip through video or do a process video of it, and when the post went up a lot of people were very curious of how I did it and would like to see a flip through and a process video, and because it was my first one I didn't do the video. But I haven't done a process video yet either. I will soon, but I've become slightly addicted to them. They're really cool to make, and I have a feeling I'm going to make way more than I'll ever need, but any excuse to make one. My sister has decided she wants one, so that's going to be fun. I've decided to also use my daily journal for this year, to use a few junk journals for that. And so this one I made for my boys. My youngest tried to steal it. He's 4.5, so I have to make him one of his own, which I'm going to do today. But this one was just so I could document things, you know, like what they buy with their pocket money, or afternoon tea, receipts from McDonald's, things like that. Just bits of their days, and, you know, thought I'd make them one of their own so I wouldn't have to put it in with all mine. So it's not heavily embellished on the inside. Like the one I made in December, it was a present for my mother-in-law for Christmas, and there was a lot of tuck spots and pockets and all sorts of things inside. This one won't, it will as I decorate it, but it doesn't right now because it's for my boys. So yeah, it's not really for a swap or anything. So this is just where I'm starting at the moment. So I used the Amy Tan, I think, Better Together collection. I have the paper pad somewhere around here, and stitched, it's got 3 signatures, and I stitched them in, and just some cardstock on the spine. This is a hardcover book cover, oi. It's an altered book cover. So, but the only thing I haven't done is I haven't put something in there because there is a little bit of drawing here. See, this is where Will got to it, so I'm going to make him his own. So yeah, there's not a lot of embellishing or tuck spots or anything in it. It's mostly just the pages, but I thought I'd give you a quick flip. It's got a few little tags and things. This is tie-dyed paper, marbled paper. I used my distress inks and my dilution sprays and some with the shaving foam technique, and made my own paper. I like to use lined paper and copy paper. So this is just something that I've already put in. It's just a quick photo. I haven't finished. I only did it yesterday. I've had to cover the photo because it's a photo of Cooper and his class. So it's just a little photo and some snippets. Cooper's teacher, we have the Class Dojo app, and every day Cooper's teacher puts up a photo and tells us a bit about their day, which is a good talking spot for the kids, especially if, like mine, you don't really get much info out of him, so that's good. So more of that tie-dyed paper. Now these papers were from the paper pad, which is why they are one-sided, not double-sided. So some of them I have made pockets and things out of. Just some more little page flags. This is the middle of the signature. Now I'm still only learning and I haven't got the right thread, so I had to use just normal cotton, and I double-stranded it, and I'm still working on my technique of stitching, so I've just used some washi tape to put that in. So this is the middle of the signature. I've made a pocket, and then just a band with a little cardy tucky thing. So lots of white space to put photos and make pages and things, you know, like I like to use a lot of mixed media, so if the pattern paper is pretty heavy, so it'll be good for that, which is why I've left a lot of it with the white space. Ultra paper clip. I've also got the Project Life core kit to match this, so I will also put some of the journaling cards from that in here. This is where Will, the night I made it, I found him in bed, and when I went to check on him at like midnight, he had his texters and this journal in his bed, and he had started colouring it, so I promised to make him his very own that he wouldn't have to share with his brother, because I told him I'd like to put pictures of him and his brother in here. Just a little pocket and a little... It's been really hot up here, so I have started doing this inside. So a lot of the bits and pieces are just left over from when I made it. So like, you know, just washi tape and paper clip and just my regular double-sided adhesive, which isn't the best, so I will fix all that up. It's just been too hot to come out my craft room. So that's the end of the first signature, onto the second. There's 3 signatures. Oh yes, I mentioned that. So yeah, I've just been, because it's for the boys, just for me to document things with the boys, I'm going to do this little band there. I'm going to probably put a lot of it together as I make it. So I'll do a flip through when it's full. I'm hoping to get a month or 2 out of every journal. So just another little band and an envelope in there. Like I was saying, I will put this together as I make it, like every day. This is a painting that my son did. He wanted it included in the journal, but he needed to see, he wanted to make sure you could still see his name. So I've just made a pocket out of it. This is the middle of the second signature. My stitching is much better. Getting the hang of it. I really need to get a thicker needle and some really thick waxed thread, I think, instead of just the crappy cotton I've got. A band. I really like doing this with papers. I used an entire can of shaving foam to do this, which was a lot of fun. Just a little tuck spot down here. So as I put it together and use pictures and things and receipts and whatever that the boys have used, you know, we'll treat it like a scrapbook page and decorate and embellishment and things. So it's just little. I'm going to add journaling cards, like I was saying, to from the Project Life kit as well, that matches all these papers. I just thought it was really, I don't like to use the word boyish, but, you know, it's not exactly pink and things. It's, you know, a bit of orange for a bit of bright, and then a lot of blues and greens, which match the papers really well. So I made this is the middle of the third signature, which I've made into a big pocket as well. And yeah, this is the last few pages. So I really enjoy making these things. Will decided to draw. He had it upside down. So I've got to make him his own, so I'll do a flip through of that tonight as well, or in the next few days. And yeah, I'm just missing a piece there to pretty it up. I really wanted to put it together because I've been meaning to make this for ages. I've got so many receipts and things for the boys to put in here, which is why my first page is, you know, a few pages in. But yeah, it's been so hot that I haven't been into my craft room, and I don't like to work inside because I can't take all my stuff inside. I can only take a few things inside, and I like to have my entire stash around so I can work from that. But yeah, so that's it is a little dirty, but that's because I've been working on the kitchen table, and that's my own fault. I didn't take my craft mat in. But like I'm saying, it's only for the boys. It's probably going to get a lot dirtier than that with their paintings and things, because Will does want to put some artworks in here and draw and things. So yeah, it's just a start. Like I have one for January, February, March, and I'm hoping to do something similar for the boys. So yeah, I just wanted them to have their own, and then I'll put them all on the shelf, and that will be our year, snippets of our year documented in our series of junk journals, which would be pretty cool, as well as our Project Life as well. So just trying to find a happy medium between the two. So yes, I just thought I'd do a quick flip through. It's not overly, you know, embellished and things like the one I did back in December and the one I will do for a swap I'm in and things like that. But just giving you a quick little flip through, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I will eventually put up a process video when I perfect my technique. At the moment I've found a good one, because right now this paper isn't coming up at all. It's adhered really well, and I've managed to get my spine the way I like it. So I think I will do a process video soon, and of course any that I make I will do flip throughs and post to the channel. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. I'll be back later in the week with more. Bye.